Hey there guys, IronicRebound here. Just checking out the highway voice, how the highway audio sounds. Just got myself one of the Sony ECM something mics, so I thought I'd see how it sounds. There's been quite a bit of sort of drama on Instagram lately regarding some local events down here, some local group rides, organized, quote-unquote organized rides, and I wanted to weigh in and see what your opinions are. So the issue is not really group rides per se, but more so stunting during those group rides, and just obvious, you know, law breaking and whatnot. So things like speeding and wheelies and running red lights. There are a lot of examples of this sort of thing online. Couple rides allegedly occurring in the city where it's led to some incidents and has caused a lot of sort of media attention and attention of the police. I mean, there's a lot of examples, clips online of various types of events like this. But really my view is, I mean, it makes for some great footage. Ultimately, they are usually just putting themselves at risk. I mean, as we know, riding has a lot of inherent risks, and stunting increases that risk. So the biggest risk is the riders themselves. But the problem with it being done on public roads is that it brings a lot of negative attention to the rest of us riding. And I mean, I've had since the most recent of the sort of the alleged stunt riding group rides, I've been stopped repeatedly by cops, probably 3 or 4 times since then, and stopped for random reasons by the police. Most of them, the majority of them, being due to having my Sony, which, I mean, the laws surrounding that are rather vague, but technically you can't modify a helmet, and attaching dual lock Velcro and a camera, according to some officers, is seen as improper. So yeah, I mean, ultimately it brings a lot of heat to us, a lot of unwanted attention. We just want to come out here and enjoy the ride. and the cops get it in their heads that we're all out here stirring shit and causing trouble. And I mean, I've been to the lot. I don't stunt myself. I've been to the lot, and it's pretty awesome what these guys can do. But my view is that you're kind of ruining it for the rest of us, unfortunately, by taking it to the streets. I mean, there's a lot of closed sort of private lots where cops generally don't bother you. The legality of it being you're trespassing possibly, but you're not technically, you know, stunting per se. So I don't know, that's really my view, and it's unfortunate because I mean, you'll have any number of group rides in Toronto, in the city, and the occasional wheelie and whatnot won't be an issue, but I'm sure we've got an upcoming event hosted by Dan Motovlogs, one of our favorite motovloggers here in Toronto. Hallows Rev, our costume ride. I was unfortunately unable to make it last year, and I'm hoping this year that I make it. It's October 9th, and I've got a post up on Facebook, an event promoting it and putting it out there. He's also posting it on his Mo Toronto Instagram. Links are below, and is on his YouTube. He's going to be putting some info as well. And I mean, we're just hoping that people realize this isn't that kind of a ride. It's supposed to be a casual ride, costumes, have some fun, maybe toss some candy. We're hoping that it doesn't attract too much unnecessary attention to a fairly sized group ride that it's going to be likely. And so again, it's Sunday, October 9th. The meet spot and the time is to be announced. I'll be updating my Facebook page event with it as soon as Mr. Dan Motovlogs provides the info. And yeah, I hope you can all make it out there, local guys, local vloggers, local riders, not so local riders and vloggers, make it out. And we're hoping to have a good ride. I've also got my key tag and sticker giveaway still ongoing. The draw date is September 30 at 11:59 p.m. That's tonight. And make sure you check out the link below for that as well. Completely free. And see if you get a chance to get yourself a key tag and a couple decals. Open to contestants in every country, any country. So I've got the new Sony ECM 33 something here, and unfortunately, because it's a larger microphone, I would have to actually put it into the cheek pad. So it's on the same side I've had my previous cheap mic, but I've actually had to stuff it into the cheek pad just against the outer liner. And I did cover it with some of that faux fur, hoping that it will help with any wind noise issues. That was before I realized that I wouldn't be able to fit it in the helmet. Once I had it in the helmet, it was taking up a lot of room, and it was actually pressing against my mouth quite a bit. So she wants to come over, sorry. So I'm hoping the audio comes out okay. It's in a pretty permanent spot. It's going to make cleaning the pads a little bit more awkward because I'll have to actually pull it out of the padding. But all in all, it's actually pretty discreet in there now. You can't see the mic at all. Just kind of there doing its thing, and I'm hoping the audio is somewhat improved, and I'm going to be tweaking my settings just a little bit in editing just to see where that's at. This kid's liking. Are you okay, buddy? So anyone else out there who vlogs, want to drop me a comment below. Let me know what microphones you're using, what your setup is. I've looked at having the separate recorder, like the Tascam, I believe it's called, or Tascan. and I'm just not too keen on having another device, another battery, although I hear the battery lasts super long. But I know the audio is fantastic. But I mean, at this level in the game for me, it's really just a hobby. I'm doing it for fun, and I don't want it to really, you know, take away from the riding, because I do love to ride. And at this point, I mean, the camera's velcroed on the helmet, and I really just mostly leave it on. I can pull it off, adjust the angle on the fly, swap batteries on the go, and I really just press the button. That's it. I've got 128 gig SD card, so I've got like 11 hours of recording, and I swap out the batteries pretty much mounted on the helmet. I keep them in my my leg bag here, my leg fanny pack. That's that over there. It's nice, eh? Yeah, it is a fanny pack, I know.